I believe that you already seen a lot of things related to lines, but how about figures and closed objects? So again, I'm going to be here and I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to go to create new because I want you to find out that there are many options. And instead of letter, that was my recent one, I'm coming to print. I'm going to select letter. And as you can see here, where it says color mode, it says cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. If I try to change it to RGB, it's going to say, hey Brenda, you're going to print. And remember that this color mode is for computers, and cyan, magenta, yellow, and black is for printing. Remember always to have high here, high 300 points per inch. It's like the best resolution you can have always. Please, please, please. I'm going to click create. Now this is the last thing that we saw in the video, and we're going to learn about figures. So we already seen these 5 tools. We're still not taking a look to this one. It's going to be in another video, okay? So be patient. And we're going to start with figures. Now, if you have used Paint, PowerPoint, CorelDRAW, I don't know, whatever you have used in the past, you already know how to make a rectangle, a round rectangle, ellipse, a polygon, a star, and so on. But we're going to see some different things that maybe you haven't considered in other tools. So I'm going to be sure to have white and black by now. We're going to change it later. We're going to draw one of each, okay? So remember that there is a white triangle. It means that there are more. If you want to have a perfect circle, you have to press Shift. If you don't press Shift, you're going to have an ellipse and a polygon, okay? And a star, and that's it, okay? Because of course we're going to learn what else we can do and transform here. So once you have it like this, I'm going to get closer and I'm going to start with this one. If you want to have a rectangle, remember that you can reshape it and transform it. If you want to have a perfect square, when you are drawing it, I'm going to select it here, press Shift, perfect. If you don't press Shift, a rectangle. Now, the color can be defined using this, the first option that you have here, or the one that you have right here, or here. But when we learn about color, you're going to understand it better, okay? If you want to apply color because you love color, feel free, but I'm not going to explain right now the meanings and the use of color, okay? Now, I'm selecting with the selection tool, this one. As you can see, I have the black arrow. These points that I have right here are going to help me to define the corners. So if I want a rounded corner, I just have to click, hold, and drag the mouse to the middle, as I just made right here. You see? Again, to the middle, to the outside of the corner. Now, how about if I just want to transform one side? So I can come here to direct selection. I have to select the one that I want. Take a look how this one is different from this one. So I can come with the mouse and transform. I can click here and transform this one. Okay? So you already know that each time you see this circle, it means that you can transform the corner of the object. Now, I don't know why, but I mean, you can do a rectangle with the rounded corners, but the software is like, okay, I have this one for you in case you want to. So I'm going to select this one. You can see that it has like these areas. You can change it again by clicking just one of them and transforming it. Okay? Oops. I'm transforming just one. Now let's go to the circle. The circle, there is no way that you can transform, for example, and have more corners because it's a circle. Okay? The same thing happens with this. Now we have this polygon, and of course here you can transform. As you can see, it has like this area and you can make it like this. Okay? Or how about the star? I'm going to select the star. With the white arrow, when you click it, you're going to be able to transform it and do it like this. Okay? Now, how can I do a different polygon or star? How about instead of 5, peaks, I want 10, 8, whatever. Let me put this one to the top. I'm going to transform it and change the size so I can explain it better to you. I'm going to make it smaller. I'm just doing that. I'm not doing anything else. I'm going to start with the polygon. Poly means a lot. Gon means angles. So I'm going to come here where it says polygon. I just have selected the tool. Then I'm coming here to the white area, or double click here and click in the white area, and you're going to be able to select how many sides do you want for your polygon. For example, I want a triangle. A triangle, 3 means 3 angles, and here I'm going to have the triangle, okay? Again, you need to select the tool and just one click here. I'm going to select, let's see, 7. Okay, I'm going to move it here. So, the same thing is going to happen with the star. If I click it and leave like the mouse and then release it, I'm going to be able to define how many points do I want for the star. And here I have it. And as you can see, for example, I'm going to get closer. I want to change the corners, and I'm going to have this as a result. Why are we learning how to use the figures? Well, usually with the pen tool you're going to be able to draw whatever you want. For example, like this. You can make a triangle too, and it's okay. But there are some shapes that are already made and they're going to make your life easier, okay? Now, we're going to combine what we just saw in the past videos. For example, I'm going to select this one. I'm going to change the weight. I'm going to put it like this. Aha! And you can have like different textures because it's an object that has a line. Let me change it now to this one. Okay? So the meaning that of a message that you're trying to share may change because of the shape of the line. I'm going to select this one. This one is going to be jeans. Okay, and how about this one other? Let's see, remember that you can come here to the corner. And I'm going to select scatter. I love scatter, you can see that, but I never use it in real life. Let's see, how about this one or this one? Depending on the shape is the result that you're going to have, okay? This one, I guess this one works better. The smaller, if you make it smaller, it's going to look better. For example, this one, I'm going to select it like this. And in case this one goes like this, let's see the other one that was not so okay. I believe this was this one. The pie, you can change it and adapt the scale, and you're going to have this as a result. Okay? Now, this is how you use figures. Now, the most important thing before we do the exercise of practice, because you need to practice, we have to understand the following thing. When you are using the pen tool, for example, you're going to start the drawing. If you hold it, you're going to create a curve, right? And you want to close the object. This circle is going to appear, just the one that is at the side of the pen tool. It means that it's closed. Once you have it closed, you're going to be able to paint it the color that you prefer. And my dogs are the ones that say, Brenda, it's time to create another video. So just like a summary, try to make the objects, they need to be closed. Remember, always find out the circle. It really doesn't matter if you're using curves. I'm going to do it like this. Try to finish at the exactly same point where you start doing the path. Now I hope you enjoyed this, and the other video is going to be an exercise before doing homework. Remember that you have to practice. Try to do the exercise first and then continue with the assignment. So you're going to be strong and you're going to have better results. And in case of doubt, always ask your teacher. She'll be glad to help you. Bye!